What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the War Report. Golden Boy of TW here alongside Jax, and we're going to be bringing you all the latest in PlanetSide 2 news, as well as some awesome gameplay that you're going to be seeing today. Jax, how you feeling, my friend?
Good. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right, Lots of craziness going on in the world of PlanetSide 2, so let's just not waste any time. Let's jump right into it.
Yeah, we had a huge game update this week with Game Update 9. So that brought us a wealth of changes, really a lot of stuff. Let's start off with the lattice system.
Yeah.
So that's a new system that's going to connect the bases, obviously, through a directed link. So you now have a very specified path on where you can go. There's clear battle lines. They did that to increase battle flow. So it's a cool new system. There's mixed reviews about it because some people miss the strategic element of being able to pick a base, but a lot of people like the clear battle flow. It leads to constant fighting, and it's great for new players that want to just step into the game because they're constantly surrounded by a fight, which is what PlanetSide's all about, right? It's all about fighting with a ton of people.
Yeah, so we're actually taking a look here at the lattice system on Indar just real quick. You can actually see that the lines are moving forward to specific locations. I happen to be a big fan of this. I think it's pretty cool. I remember when they were talking about this a couple of, I think it was like a month or so ago, they had mentioned this. Higby had put up I guess a concept of how it would look like with the PlanetSide Universe podcast. Right. I thought it would actually be a pretty cool system. So what else is going on in the game update?
So they increased Indar battle flow by changing around the map a little bit. The sub bases of major points now are their own base, which is cool. Moving on here, they actually have new max abilities, which is great. Well, depending on what faction you are, I guess. But the max abilities, the TR has lockdown, which allows them to kind of plant themselves. It makes the TR maxes in AA mode incredibly powerful. They're a little more vulnerable to attack in a base because they are in that one location. But AA-wise, they really tear you up. The VS Maxes just got completely buffed, basically. They got an improvement in pretty much every level. They became more vulnerable, but the VS Maxes, I think, definitely got the best ability with Overdrive. And then the shield for the NC Maxes, it's kind of cool. It's good to pop up a shield. It can take a lot of damage. We were shooting Decimators at it earlier, and it can take a Decimator. And it's really useful in biolabs and things of that nature. But you are vulnerable from the sides and the back, so you have to be careful with that.
Oh, interesting. So position is going to come into a big play here with the maxes. So I'm actually pretty excited about that. As you can see, a lot of changes in this update as it I guess you could say, changed the game completely.
Huge,
what else we got?
They modified some of the weapons, the Enforcer, basically all the alternate tank weapons. You can also use them now on the Harasser, Empire specific. I personally have an Enforcer on my Harasser, and it's pretty beast mode. I like it.
Wow, that's crazy. And anything else, like as far as just other game-changing updates, like the Latisse system, or is that it?
I think the last major update would be the instant action update. So now when you hit instant action, it's going to try and put you on the continent that you're on, rather than just putting you in the biggest battle in the game. So you can kind of see where you're going with instant action. And one of the most useful updates, I think, is the fact you can go to the warp gate immediately now when you redeploy. You don't have to wait the 10 seconds, which is really nice. You can move a lot quicker. I know it sounds like 10 seconds isn't a lot, but when you're trying to get to a point, it actually saves a lot of time.
Yeah, it makes a big deal in PlanetSide
for
sure. Wow, so lots of craziness going on in the world of PlanetSide. How has the community reaction been to the update overall?
The community has been reacting, I guess, mixed on the lattice system. It was in PlanetSide 1, and it was very popular in PlanetSide 1. Some people miss the strategic element of being able to cap various bases and sort of plan out your attacks. But you're not getting back capped anymore, which is huge. That was so annoying when you were trying to take a continent, having people ghost cap behind you. So I really like that aspect of it. The battles are always, raging. The coolest part of it to me is in between bases is actually huge battles. So you'll see battles on the roads, you'll see battles on the hills, and there's just a huge combat engagement pretty much anywhere you go on this map because everyone knows where you're going next.
Yeah, and I actually really like that a lot too because now ghost capping was something that I won't lie, even I did. I thought it was pretty funny. I'd take 9 of my friends, hop in a galaxy, get behind enemy lines, and just start capping things and be a nuisance. So this actually makes perfect sense, and it keeps the battle in front, which I think is very important. Overall, how do you feel about it? You are the PlanetSide man himself, so tell me, how do you feel about it?
I'm still getting used to it. So far, I liked the old system, I think. I think overall, long-term, once I get used to this, I'll like it. But I do miss the strategic ability to send, when I have a whole platoon, splitting up my squads into 6-man teams and taking, 5 or 6 bases at once. But right now, the ladder system and the combat changes are very cool. Like having battles in between bases, not being at a base. So before, if you were going in between bases, you knew you were pretty much safe. You were going to get to the base, your Sunder was going to be fine. Now you have to roll with tanks, you have to have air cover. It's really it's a cool form of movement, and I like that aspect a lot.
Yeah, it sounds like now it's not just about doing the simple thing to get you victory.
Right.
You have to think in terms of just like the way a general will have to think in a battlefield.
Absolutely. I mean, it simplifies it in the fact that you know which two bases your opponents are hitting, but transportation has become a huge, basically a threat. It's really fun. I like it.
Yeah, it definitely seems really cool. Now, let's talk about the two outfits that we're going to have battling out today for you fine people back at home. Tell me a little bit about these two teams.
So we have Ego on TR, Edge Gamers. They're a really well-known outfit. They're a very large TR outfit here in Waterson. They have Sinus, which is one of the top players in the game right now.
Really?
Yeah, he's like I think top 10 on the leaderboard, one of the first guys to hit PR 100. And then we have VRev, which is led by a guy named Bfar, very competitive guy, interested in MLG, so shout out to him. But it should be a good fight. VRev's a huge Vanu outfit, Virtual Revolution, and then Ego's Edge Gamers. So should be a solid little battle.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to it, guys. That's going to do it for this portion of the show. We are going to have some gameplay coming at you in just a little bit, but before we do that, I want to show you guys a user-submitted clip. And by the way, guys, don't forget that you guys can submit clips as well. You can go to majorleaguegaming.com/submit, and then you can get your stuff in there as well. Because we like to highlight what's going on in the community,
Definitely.
and there are always some awesome plays. I mean, it's PlanetSide. There's always something cool going on. So go ahead and enjoy this clip, and we'll see you in a little bit.